Hello everyone, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I'm Apocryphate Peter Moxilin, and last time we went on a short apprentice mission because I didn't have a lot of time, and why not train up some of the newbies? This time, I have even less time! I'm still gonna just go ahead and not do another short apprentice because it's probably not that interesting to watch that. Medium level, Necromancer, Dazzling Mirror plus speed and stun versus bloodsuckers. Then crests, busts, chunk of money. And here we have the level 2 or level 3 flesh for a sacred scroll. Any other trinkets that I'm super interested in? Mantra of Fasting. Plus 40% max HP in Crimson Court wasting. Plus 7 speed if Crimson Court wasting. Hang on. Wasting is the if you go 60 tiles, 61, then your hero dies. I don't think I want this. It's possibly quite good. I just think that people are going to die if I do that. Damage, a lot of crit, and death blow resist, plus 15% max HP. It is long. Veteran we can overpower, though. And we don't have a boss unlocked, and the Cove is our lowest mastery level. Ancestor's Mustache Cream. Plus 50% Blight and Debuff resist. I mean, versus Blight and or Debuff enemies, like bosses especially, that's obviously very good. It is also a long champion. I'll probably take the long veteran instead in that case. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm more looking at this for the sake of killing a boss. This seems like it's the best for us. And then maybe throw the Martyr Seal on a, Flagellant. There we go. I was thinking Bloodsucker for some reason. Throw it on the Flagellant or something, like someone who wants to be at Death's Door. Because plus 12% Death Blow resist is also quite good. So let's see, this is a non-bleed area. So do we have a Blight team? Long means that if we take a Shield Breaker, we're going to have 2 chances for Nightmare. Let's start with you, because stress relief is going to be really important. You, for the sake of having a healer. Frontline Blight. I think that's backline, yeah? Yeah. That's 3 or 4. Right, still have you. Might put you into treatment, actually. Don't have that much money now I think about it, so maybe not. Do I just go for, like, the old standard? Up. Like, good amount of just straight damage? That is your plus 50%... No, plus 25% move resist. Okay. I thought it was the debuff resist. I kind of want to take you for the sake of Piercing and Blight. I am terrified what the nightmares are going to look like. You know, actually, because you have minus damage, let's go ahead. Obviously, the bleed isn't going to be amazing, but one of you two. You at least have a stun. You have ambush prevention, yeah? Oh, actually, I'm not going to be using ambush prevention, am I? So we have good backline here at this point. We don't have a ton of DOT. Because we have you... Actually, you specifically like position 1. Yeah, because Iron Swan and then Battle Trance. And we want to be able to shuffle you a little bit. So that... Admittedly, Holy Lance is 3. Yeah, 3 or 4. So if we put you, then all of you are 1 or 2, and then you're any position. We could Bulwark, which would mark self plus torch and plus prot. We have direct healing and stress healing, so ramping a lot of stress and such onto one person isn't the worst idea. Okay, so if I wanted more Blight to be able to DOT through this more easily, realistically I'm looking at that in that case, because we can more easily deal with healing. Can we deal with healing health or stress more easily? For a long mission, stress is going to build up. But also, if we have the Plague Doctor, then we can take Moxilin in order to have disease removal. Move you up to 3 and move you to 4. I thought that was going to be a named team, actually. Then we have a bit of Blight, high direct damage, self-heal, and stress heal. You also have a little bit of heal on you. Yeah, you don't, though. Like, I'm trying to figure out, can I fit Salvini instead of... Which one are you? No, not Verdun. Where are you? There we go, Godard. Can I fit Salvini instead of Godard? Because we have only you for stress healing at the moment. But we don't have that much HP healing if we remove the Vestal. Let's go kit them out, see what it looks like. I don't use you a ton. I do use you a little bit, though. Good to have those maxed. Let's do that so we guarantee the 3... No, we have a Vestal. We don't need the healing as badly. Oh, also, the Blight Bleed removal is actually quite good because of the crabs and such. And then you... Okay, let's go ahead and trinket it up. Let's try for this for the extra damage. Obviously, minus Virtue isn't great, but whatever. Plus accuracy plus crit. Like, we now have 15% accuracy mod, 18% crit mod, so that's actually quite nice. You are ranged, you are ranged. So accuracy on ranged skills and speed. And the speed could let us do battlefield medicine in order to remove a bad bleed before it actually gets very bad. Reduce stun skill. You know what, since we're a little bit over-leveled here, we're level 6s going into what is designed for, like, level 3 and 4, the extra stun might still actually, like, we might still be able to stun, basically. And now do I want you, or was there one other? Wasn't there one other healing thing? Whatever. Take that. Lots of extra healing. You know what? If I lower her healing, the fact that the leper is going to be healing himself a fair bit, and we have the Plague Doctor for some pinch healing, we probably can drop one of these. And let's lower your stress, if at all possible. Oh, not entirely what I meant to do, but not bad either. Oh, that was the other healing. I looked directly at it, and I just didn't remember what it did. And no one has the curse at the moment, so that does nothing. Plus 25% stress skills. So that is stress reduction skills are better. Weirdly enough, this is really good on the leper. Because he's like one of the few characters that has a skill that is both healing and stress healing. Let's go ahead and get you... Do we really fight Eldritch? We don't have to worry about the Fanatic at the moment. No. Minus stress at high torch. given that we are probably going to get one of her nightmares, that's a really good idea, actually. And she also had her blight chance, yeah. 30% blight chance is actually quite nice. More accuracy? Stun skill. Right, this. Wow, you have 25 accuracy on ranged skills. You are not missing a lot of range at this point. Now, this is low level, and I don't think I'm going to be using the buff that much. So let's go for this, for the backline stun. And we'll see how that goes. You. Well, this is going to be rough at some point, almost certainly. Okay. And it's the Cove. And Cove also means... What is the coral interaction? That's this, yeah? Take 2 of those. Take 3 of those, because 1 secret room and then like 2 locked luggages or something. Keys, shovels, torches, food. We could try to take bandages for arterial pinch or arterial pinch or whatever, but because we have battlefield medicine, I think we're good on that, actually. That could go very poorly, but I think so. Let's try to take this and see what happens, because let's see, that's 8 per. So that leaves us with 4 hunger tiles worth of food, along with whatever we get in the dungeon. Well, I'm scared. Let's go. Boop. The rolls will explode if left for too long. I intend to never show that off.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
Okay, 100% of room battles. Well, we got a kind of decent layout for doing that, at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so standard size. Since we're definitely coming back, let's just skip curios as much as possible. Unless it's like the coral, of course, so we can remove a negative quirk. Thanks.
Watch your step.
Cool. I might use a medicinal herb there normally, but it's so early on that I don't want to. Hi, double stealth. God damn it. Ah. You ignore stealth. I am so glad I have you. Pierce, go. Stun, go. Good.
As the light gains purchase,
Chop, go.
and purpose is made clear.
Yep, there we go. And that's your second action technically, so you're now de-stealth. Yep, okay. Yeah, oh, no, this does hit both, so yes. Okay, yeah, 2 rounds of Blight would not have killed them, so stunning them first was the right call, I think. Good crit. Not going to get a double stun on you, so go for direct damage. Not much damage, but it might make a difference. 16 HP, so meh, probably not immediately. Get extra Blight on the back, though. So that one's dead, that one's not. There's the pinch. Resist the bleed, good. Go ahead with Noxious for that. How much Blight? 8 and 10 left, so we need to do 2 damage to get the kill. Cool. Oh, you, duh. I mean, if anyone's going to be building stress, I want it to be him. And then stun because your resist is gone. Good. And I don't want to back one, so let's go ahead and do this for extra blight.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And we don't have anything really to do, so let's battlefield medicine that. Any chance that removes debuff? No? Okay, cool.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life
Oh yeah, holy water's good for the coral or the tentacle altar thing, yeah? Wait, is that here or is that in the crypt? Ruins. Whatever. Anyway, need a key there. Move on. Leave that for later. Deal with you now.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Still at high light. Oh, hi there, this thing. Hi there, this fight. Oh, this looks familiar. Get fucked. Is it better to pierce or blight? Probably to blight, honestly. Then go for the stun. Good crit. You could heal, but let's go for some damage, because you have enough damage that the prot is actually by no means negligible, but we get through it kind of decently. And go for Plague Grenade. Good single crit that time. Yep, as expected. And we can't target you yet. Yeah. And we can't stun that. That's 6, that's 9. Go for that then. Cool. So you're dead. That's a buff, not a heal, yeah? Yeah. Okay, cool. That is totally fine. Thank you for the crit. There's the pinch. Resist the bleed. Nice. Go for that. 10 blight, 15 health. Noxious, go. Got the blight, so you should be dead. Good. Stun you. And you might be dead from blight now. Yeah. Alright, cool. It's a lemony to heal up. And this, because why not?
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Get rid of you. Take you. Get rid of you. Take you. Want to get some heirlooms on this one. I have like 35-ish thousand gold at the moment, so we're kind of good on gold for at least an expedition or two. You know what? Does this do anything? Test with you. Does damage until camp. Not like the most damage until camp, but a good chunk. Damn. I was hoping for a scout there. As with everything else, we're coming back, so why bother getting it now?
A blazing star is born.
Noxious on you because you have the high prot. 7, 6 left. Cool. Go for that. Good. Captivate. Oh, it doesn't hit 1. Whoops. I'll go for this then. Ah, didn't quite take away every enemy action. Luckily you dodged. Neat. Chop. Go. Neat. Oh, you have accuracy on crit. Okay. Nice. Noxious. Go. I feel like I'm getting an unreasonable number of crits, and I am not complaining. I fully expected the hubris crit right there. Impale. Back. Solemnity, heal self. And a crit heal, because why not? And Judgment, because what else am I doing? Okay, that is fine. Battlefield you. You're at full health. There's literally no Solemnity does nothing.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Again, wait till we come back. Room battle. Yes. And one of these. Noxious. Plague Grenade. Sure. We found out that the stun was good before. It's close enough that it's kind of either or. Granted, that level of stress ain't great. Doing that to try to kill you first. Good. Totally fine. Stun on you to stop you from guarding or whatever. And then chop on you. Want your turn so we can go back and get all three. Darn. Okay. That's fine. Noxious on you, because you have the prot. Come on, give the shield breaker a turn. Good. Impale. I almost certainly did not need to do that, but I wanted to. Chop, go. Yay! Probably can't stun again. Go for the group heal on this one, because both of them could use a little bit. 8, 6 left. Cool. So dead on its next action. Heal up you. How did we get 2 on that? You're at 3 to 3. Oh, I didn't get the final upgrade, so it's still 2 to 3. Okay. And then might as well. Woo! Just kind of fishing for a final crit when I do that. Oh yeah, now we get the friggin' and room battle there. Okay, so we need to do that. You for you. You there. Probably shouldn't do that, but I did. Stack of gold. Speedstone technically is more money at this moment, but not by much and not when we get a full stack. And then your turn. Can't take the shovel. Citrine is whatever. Journal page, whatever. Like, if we need 4 shovels from obstacles and all of this, then dear God. 4 shovels from obstacles plus curio interactions is possible, which is really unfortunate. Okay. I love Twilight Dreamer, so I do want you to actually be pretty good. Plutomania is the main thing that I want to get rid of. I want to get rid of that. It's not the worst. We'll never drink, we'll only pray. Okay, that still works. So, don't remove quirks on the shield breaker, because hers are just kind of fine. That's one of the klepto equivalents. We'll only pray. Minus bleed resist. Minus 4 speed on first round's also pretty bad, actually. Okay, let's do Esselin then. Fully expected someone to just interact with that. Anemic. Okay, so that's the bleed resist one. Oh, it's easier. Captivate to go. I'll take the crit. That is fine. Noxious go. Just stack bleed on the crab. I said bleed, I meant blight. Stun go. Damn, finally resisted. Shop for damage. Min damage, I think. Good dodge. Another Captivate. Stack the Blight. 17 remaining. Or 17 on the stack. 24, 22. You are dead. Solemnity. Stun. Go. Bye.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Probably can't stun it a second time. Go for this then. Nice crit. Come on. Yes. Bye.
A singular strike.
Oh, our turn still. Solemnity does nothing. Fish for the crit. Nope. Okay.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
This is a very lucrative dungeon so far. Goddamn. At this point, I actually feel like dropping the stack of torches is the easiest. I'm just kind of thinking through it logically. I've picked up like 3 or 4 torches in this area, actually, so that's why we're not down the stack. 2 stacks of torches, I think, does get us through a lot of this. I could probably actually count, because I know it's like 5 torch per unexplored tile or something. Whatever.
The light, the promise of safety.
Packs laden with loot, etc., etc. Another one of these. Flame grenade, go on both of their stress dealers. I mean, as long as you're doing that against Aslan, that's actually quite good. That hits 2 and 3, so do that for the blight for the kill. Good. Steward slash dodge, nice. By all means, he is the punching bag. I'm okay with this. Might as well go for a stun, though. Sure, on you. Didn't really matter between the two. Ah, and the stun also ups the torchlight. I keep forgetting about that. Chop, go. Cool. Yeah, I should do this. Like, I could cure the bleed with battlefield medicine. That's the cute play. Getting the blight for the immediate kill is the actually smart play. Go ahead and heal up, though, because you're stunned, so we have the time to heal. This, go.
Obliterated.
And get that, and we are full up on that stack. Oh, wow, okay.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I don't have any emerald stacks, so, yeah. I guess we're just saying no to this, then. 3 obstacles in this area I could definitely believe. Let's not use the shovel interaction on this curio. I think there's a chance of blight in that case. Bleed. Resisted, though. Good. Well, there's our first hunger check. Honestly surprised it took that long. Boop.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
You. Okay. Do I drop the food? Because obviously 8 from each of these for the campfire leaves us with 2 hunger checks. There could be more than 2 hunger checks in here. I'd say 2 would be expected. But also, instead of 8, I could go for 4 so that we don't heal up, but then we have extra hunger tiles worth of stuff. Probably not a good idea, but I think that's the best option. Like, I don't want to drop medicinal herbs in case we have more corals. Don't want to drop shovels, because there's almost certainly going to be at least 1 or 2 more obstacles. Keys, holding out for a secret room. Torches, of course I'm not getting rid of torches. Other heirlooms is kind of redundant with that. So, yeah. Now, what I would love is if doing this actually held off the next hunger check. Like, you are feeding them, so the hunger check gets pushed further off. I don't know if that's a mechanic or not. It might be. I don't know. So with medicinal herbs, this becomes regular loot, or does it become guaranteed food?
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
So I think I'm going to be taking that. Over a partial stack of crests? They are really throwing money at me for this one. I think I go ahead with that. I'm going to hold off on the gold for now. The stack of crests is probably the next thing to go, though, because both busts and deeds are harder to come by, and we can trade them up to crests if needed. Trade them down? Whatever. Technically requires a shovel. Let's go for just regular interaction. Damn it. Okay, 6 bleed. Not terrible. 6 total bleed. 6 bleed all at once would actually be pretty bad. Oh, hi, this thing. think you just interact with this and it heals. No, it resists until camp. Okay. That's a scarier fight. Go for that. Maybe should have done that on the snail, actually, because it has high prot. Also need to get rid of the thrall. Okay, all three of these are actually kind of priority targets. That's your horror attack, yeah? Oh, right. First of all, no, it isn't. Second of all, oh, right. The reason we've been doing so well is because we haven't really needed to manage stress all that much. Now we kinda do. Like, if we let this thing do too much, then it's gonna get out of hand real quick. Okay, I now need to deal with you pretty severely. Okay, just do this to get the kill. It's not a fully ideal way to do that, but I kind of need to not give it a second turn. You're prot 40%. Okay. Could deal with my own stress. Hoping for the crit. One off. Oh, that sucks. Rend is the direct damage attack, and we dodged. Good. Okay, heal up everyone in that case. Crit heal does a little bit of stress relief. Theoretically. Do it again! Battlefield to heal you up. I didn't need to do that, but whatever. Because that.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I'm just going to end this dungeon with so much money. It's dumb, but I'm doing it. I should have done the other stack because that had one fewer. Whoops. Oh well. Pierce cannot go to the back because stealth. Go ahead and do this, though, to ignore Prot and set up the move back, get everyone 1 point of blight. Go for Plague. Go! Stun. You. That's 6 by 2 is 12. We need to do a little bit more damage to get the kill. Okay. Shop. Go. Because if they start guarding people or whatever, so what? I have enough blight that I can just get around their prot. Yeah, good job. Your protectee is going to die anyway. Noxious on you. Please. Thank you. Solemnity, because we are no longer in direct damage territory. Impale. Go. Kill the stress dealer. More blight on the 2 guards. Cool. Could heal up. Go for a stun, because you're the one that's actually going to live a little bit longer. Oh, resisted it. Whoops. Ah. If I had done... No, you were guarded, so I couldn't do damage to you unless it was AoE. Okay. Well, you're dead before your next action, at least. And we are fine. Could Pierce. Go for Captivate. Doesn't hit 1. Go for Pierce. Bop. 16 on Pierce. Nice. You. That should be dead, I think. Yeah. Solemnity to heal stress and health. And the crit ain't bad either. No one needs anything, so Judgment, hope for a crit. Nope. Okay. Crit heal, though. Heal a little bit of stress.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Like, I don't need the healing, though it could be a little useful due to these two now. Go. Ah.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
None of these are going away if I do 8 food, so just... I'll do that for now. Yeah. Ah, crap. We got a nightmare. Minus 20 stress, plus 10 accuracy, 8% crit for 4 battles. I feel like that should be plus 20 stress. Are you just getting 3 benefits from that? Oh, right. Remove disease. I forgot you've been on minus 20% damage this entire time. You've had your damn training weights on. Oop, oop. Woo. Self-only remove disease. Go ahead. Okay, now we can buff. So give everyone armor piercing is probably a good idea. Self-accuracy and crit I quite like. I do like that. Do we have the resources for it, though? No, we can only use a 2 cost at this point. 15% stress. On the shield breaker might not be the worst, actually. Plus resists for 4 battles. This time could be quite useful. We've been getting quite a bit of, like, we need to resist stuff. I could also encourage to make your stress 0. Okay. All companions, 15% armor piercing. And then encourage you, because keeping stress managed is one of the big things here. Probably should have given you a virtue ring, actually. That would have been a good idea. Oops. Okay. Can I just... I would need the free inventory slot. Oh, there was one moment where this was possible. Because after I used the campfire, before I picked up the portrait, I could have put the virtue ring in this slot and then done a triangle sort with these two. Because obviously this can't go in the Vestal, but this can. And this actually is also useful on the Vestal. Like, is that intended design or is that an oversight? Given that this game went through Kickstarter and given how popular it got, I feel like this is intentional design. Like, maybe not originally, but someone would have pointed this out at some point. This is probably a terrible idea, but I actually do think it's kind of useful here. You. Because we're about to go into a nightmare where the shield breaker is getting 20 stress per turn for 6 turns. Guaranteed, and I think unremovable. Having her have higher virtue chance is really helpful. I actually think that it might be guaranteed affliction if she hits 100 in the nightmare. I don't know that, but I think so. Shit, I hope I didn't just get rid... I hope I didn't just get rid of 4 food for no reason. Okay, we have no respite. We got the little call that it snakes around her wrist or whatever. Let's just go. Yep, desert. Hello, number 3, I think it is. And I didn't put you back in 2, so let's do this. Oh, you dodged. That's a guard, yeah? Yeah. Luckily for you, I don't give a shit. Noxious. That's not... That hits 2. Or that only hits 1. Whoops. Well, shit. Yeah. Adder's Fang. 5. And Blight, because of course. Can't stun you. Can I try to stun you, though? Stun resist is 70. Our base is 140, minus 10 here to 130. So it's around a 60% chance? Cool. Ow! And Blight, because of course. And we're post, that's fine. 8, at 9. I was getting worried about the Blight. I'm glad I remembered that that was an option. You, I could have done this last time. Whoops. Would have hit the stealth one. Oh well. Annihilated. Very lucky crit, actually. That is quite good. Captivate, go. It has a lot of blight resist, but we are somehow getting through. Okay, sure, why not? Go ahead and single heal you, because you're getting a little bit low and you're about to be targeted. Right, stun. 20% prot, okay. Go for that. Actually, what is your blight chance at this point? Base is 140, and that gets you up to 160. So we're at a 65% chance for a blight? Oh, it's sticking, so I'll take it. Yeah, I get that you don't like this. Getting a little bit lucky with that, I think. Go for direct damage because we're at 18, so 7 is enough for a kill, and this is 4 to 8. Awesome! Good Solemnity. And let's be really safe about this just in case. Like, we can see that it's going to die. A crit could theoretically reduce the shield breaker stress by like 3. Okay.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
A beautiful thing, 3 of 7. Such loveliness belongs in the palace, they say. And so my hands are tied, and I am put in a caravan next to golden idols and jeweled icons. Together we are a priceless cargo of dazzling rarities, bound for the vizier's treasury. I know this tyrant's reputation, and I am afraid. Take that because we don't have it. Realistically, does this still... Nah, 6 is top for that. Can't take the scales, can't take the money. Yeah. No scout. Let's go ahead and just say no to all of this. At this point, medicinal herbs for 3 deeds is kind of looking tempting, actually. Like, none of them had a lot of quirks I want to remove. I didn't really think about that in advance. But I think that's pretty useful. You. Well, I wasn't wrong. Move, resist, and plus speed. You know what? At this point, I think that for that. I like having all the different unique trinkets, but getting extra heirlooms right now is quite nice. I say as I throw away 6 deeds. Thank you for the dodge. I could start throwing away money, but they've given me a lot of money, too. No scout, so we need to go through to all the rooms. Damn, but not unexpected. I was looking for a trap. That wasn't there. 6 torches remaining. Yeah, we're gonna run out. Not bad. In my defense, look at this inventory. Don't need busts for a lot. They're more to trade to other heirlooms, so don't really need them. Well, that's useful for medicinal herbs. Hi, collector. Good start. Doesn't have prot, so it doesn't really do much, but I'll take the crit for the stress down. Blast. Obnoxious blast. Go for a stun. Cool. Makes it so he doesn't collect call or whatever to summon. Or at least not yet. Chop. Chop. Not dead yet. Another Noxious. 14. And could impale. Go for Pierce. You're dead. I could heal up, but whatever. Judgment. Yay, crit. Stress. Yay. Bye. Collector just got bullied.
The rats prepare to feast.
We have enough that we could definitely still get a secret room. Definitely don't get rid of torches. Crests for 1 puzzling trapehedron trapezohedron. There we go. Trapezohedron. I'm going to get rid of all of these heirlooms by the end of this, aren't I? Well, 100% of room battles, so we need it to come here. Pierce cannot hit back, because of course, go for Captivate for Blight. Plague, go. Okay, good. That should be fine no matter what. Dodge is perfect. Go for a chop. Go for a stun. Darn. Ooh, crit. And finally got the bleed on that. Okay. Battlefield to heal that so that it doesn't start stacking. And then, of course, need to take a little bit more stress as a result. Oh, not stress. Healing. Okay. Oh, no, it's the buff. And its damage, accuracy, and crit is quite bad unless we can stop it. Good. Chop. Crit for 25 on an enemy with 50% prot. Yeah, I'll take that. Boop. Honestly, probably didn't... it had like 14 health or something, so 5 by 2 for the stun turn and then its next turn. That's still useful. And I go for a Plague to make sure they're dead to Blight. They probably were, but might as well make sure. Because Solemnity literally doesn't matter. Go for this, because you can't do anything else. Heal up the party, because what else are you going to do? Impale, because... unfortunately, crit on a corpse. So, okay, sure.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Well, we got a little bit of scout that time. Is it time? I think at this point I drop keys. Like, we haven't been getting much scouting, and a scout is required, well, scout or map, is required in order to find the secret room. And even if you find the secret room without a key, you still get money out of it, just not a lot. Anything else? Anything else? Keep the torches, keep the shovels. Could drop the campfire, possibly. I don't know if you can get 2 nightmares in one run. Even if we used the campfire, I wouldn't want to do a feast, actually. Keys. And then is this until camp? No, that was the stress heal. Perfect use for that. Good. Okay, so we risked disease, blight, something like that. Welcome back, disease. Minus a lot of bleed resist, minus max HP, minus crit. I am upset about the crit. The other stuff, honestly, I'm kind of willing to take. Obviously not ideal, but also kind of incentivizes just using my second firewood. Probably wait until we run out of torches if possible. Because then the campfire acts as full torchlight. Hi, guys! Been a bit. Go for that, for the stun. Oh. 45% chance. 110, and we have that, so we had 130. Sounds like a 90% chance to stun and it missed both of them? What the fuck? There. And go for Pierce on you. You go. Killed the one, the other is stunned. And now we gotta deal with your bullshit, because double 90% stun missed. Oh, you do stress on that now. Oh, that's actually pretty bad. Thank you for the dodge. Impale, go. You go. To kill the torch, to kill the corpse as well. Oh, that was a net bad, I think. Yeah, because now we need to do this. Plague Doctor can still hit up front, but can't stun anymore. So let's see, are you dead? No, they both have 1. This is 6, yeah? 7 points for 3 rounds, so here. So now you're dead at least. And your rust shot then de-stealths you. Cool, cool. Don't need to solemnity, so kill.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay, let's go ahead. Busts away, get the gold.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
And secret room! Not quite. Well, justified not dropping the shovels at least.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
1 hunger tile remaining, and if we get that hunger tile before the end, then we kind of need to just drop the campfire, I guess. Pierce to try to deal with the stress dealer. Totally fine. Totally fine. Same as before. Cool, you did go. You go. Kill the madman first. And you are on 6 at the moment. Go ahead and heal up you in particular. Q. Do I want to? 7 to 13. Chop. Can kill, so go. Cool. Yeah, there's no way to get rid of the corpse for that, I think. So let's go ahead and just... Plague Grenade. More Blight. 12, you're at 15. Impale back. Now you're dead. Cool. And chop. Go. Cool. We could Solemnity Distress Heal, or we could just crit everything forever. Dear God, we have so much money on this run.
So too will resistance.
I don't know whether to get rid of a deed or portrait stack. I'm gonna get rid of portraits for now because they just don't stack very high. Obviously for 200 gold, that's a terrible trade. But I'm looking ahead to how much we are likely to get through all the other bullshit we're about to go through. Over to you. Finally deal with another shovel interaction. Boop, boop. And battle. Cool, just these things. Captivate on you. By all means, stack as much on him as possible. Plague Grenade, go. So rank 3 should be dead. Yep. Stun does not work. You go for Judgment on... Oh, dodge, damn. Okay. Ah, they do count as Eldritch, by the way. I didn't think to check that before. Chop. Go. Cool. Couldn't get that on the shield breaker? Oh well. Noxious Blast. You're at 6. We do need this, actually. At 10. 13. Cool, you're dead. And chop. And heal up the party. Crit heal on self. Gets a little bit of stress heal. Or not. Whoops. Stop. That does, for some reason.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Still could be more shovel obstacles, so don't drop them yet. Almost out of torch, at which point we'll get an inventory slot. Do not drop the food, because a single hunger tile could screw you over. The fish is what gave us the red plague, yeah? Okay. I should not have done that. Well, that sure is a reward. Captivate. Let's go ahead. Do we need Pierce? We really don't need Pierce, I don't think. Because then we have Plague Grenade. And now the Acolyte. Enchantress. Enchantress is dead to Blight. The Fish Shaman, the Oracle, is not, but we got some on it at least. Go for the stun on you to avoid the guard. Good. Okay. And chop on you. Not quite dead. Mine was better. You bitch. Dead on your next action, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Q for the kill and other damage. Noxious Blast. We could heal the bleed, but whatever. 2 bleed for 2 rounds, not that bad, and nothing's really going to stack it much more than that, so we can afford not to. Good crit. God, on a team with effectively no stress healing, admittedly with the assistance of a Curio interaction, we got her down from like 50, 60-ish stress down to basically 0. Damn! We're doing well! Then again, keep in mind this is a veteran-level dungeon with champion-level heroes, so we are over-leveling this by quite a bit. Good crit. Heal up party. I need to actually check. They're both dead, yes? Yes, cool. Might as well. Yay! Whoa!
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I forget if I took you before, if I tossed you at some point. I definitely saw this before, though. Good. Yeah, I can't really afford to campfire until we're about to leave, because a single hunger tile really could mess us up. Captivate. Go! Judgment. Good damage. And dead. So we can Noxious on you. Aw, I was gonna chop you. Oh well. Aha, your accuracy is down. Yeah, don't worry, it'll stop soon. Go. Yay! And another, so that you die on your action. Cool. Heal up you. Could have just Solemnity'd, but, well, that.
This expedition at least promises success.
I'd say we are unlikely enough to hit 3 shovel interactions now, that's sure.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
On the one hand, I guess this was technically an antiquarian run. On the other hand, oh dear god, would I have never wanted to take an antiquarian on this kind of mission. Well, never. If the antiquarian was level 6, then I suppose. There's the hunger check. I am very glad I didn't camp. That might have been there, I wasn't looking.
Mind that such missteps
Really?
are the exception and not the rule.
And we're out of torches, so we're now going into this with mid-torchlight. And we know that it's a battle, because there's no other room left. Honestly, that's not a terrible battle for us at this point. Pierce on you. Okay. 24 on the snail. Not amazing, but this is the last bit of the dungeon, so kind of whatever. Go for the stun on you, because if we can avoid your first action, then we get a little extra reprieve. Go for Plague Grenade on you to start building up your Blight. Shop on you because the other one is stunned. Okay, that's the buff, which is not going to matter. Impale back. Double kill and the crit. Bit of blight on the thrall. Go for judgments that we have enough damage, guaranteed. Just need to find 6. Got 19. Cool.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Well, sucky end, and because we just got a hunger tile at the very end there, we don't have the food needed to do a camp, so can't remove that. You know what? Bit of a Hail Mary here. Yes, I see the trap. 100, 90, 90, 100. You have the stress. Let's interact with the fish carcass here and see if it gives us food, and if so, if it gives us 4 food to be able to camp. Damn. Okay, can't remove the disease, can't lower everyone's stress. Meh. Slightly disappointing ending, but dear God, that is a lot of money for this kind of mission.
At last, wholesome marine life can flourish. If indeed there is such a thing.
So yeah, 33,800, I think that is. 11,250 from reward, 22,550 from the dungeon. Most of that being from the dungeon, not from shovels and such. 6 portraits from reward, as well as 12 deeds from the dungeon, and a hell of a lot more that we couldn't bring with us. And a very rare trinket, Martyr's Seal, that gives plus 60% damage at death's door, plus 14% crit at death's door, plus 12% death blow resistance, and plus 15% max HP. Why they didn't just make this a flagellant trinket, I'm not entirely sure, because dear God, it is only ever going on the flagellant. All of them are already at level 6. Verdun just got a disease by the looks of it. Godar got Lazy Eye, minus accuracy on ranged skills, replaced Dud Hitter, which I think might have been minus accuracy on melee skills? And I prefer the Dud Hitter in that case, because a lot of what I do with her is ranged. Hemophilia, minus bleed resist. Hey, you have a friend. Quick reflexes, plus 2 speed, replaced Photomania, which I think is minus stress at high torchlight or something. Plus 2 speed on her is quite good. Ruminator, minus 10% stress heal received. For a shield breaker where we still have to go through a lot of her nightmares, that's actually quite bad. I kind of want to get rid of that pretty quickly. And Aslin got Mankind Hater, replaced Thick-Blooded. So, plus damage, minus stress versus human, replacing, I think it was plus 10 bleed resist. For a damage dealer like him, that's actually quite good. I think I want to lock that in if possible. And Calm, minus 15% damage on first round. For a damage dealer, very bad. Blech. Oh well. Not great quirks, but Darkest Dungeon.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Did I ever check the stagecoach going into this week? I don't think I did. Oops. Oh well. Yep, Cove Mastery 4, and literally that's about it because they were all level 6. Okay. Unequip trinkets. Sort by rarity. Take y'all out of the party. We've unlocked the Alluring Siren. And we got the Rat Carcass very rare trinket, immune to death by Crimson Curse. Hang on! That trinket, that was a lot of stuff at wasting by Crimson Curse. Pair this with that, and you can guarantee those effects. That hero is going to be having a real bad time. But that is interesting. Any chance that's available, by the way? I'm not looking to actually do a mission. Yeah, it's this one. So you can, by having effectively no other trinkets, you can guarantee plus 40% max HP and plus 7 speed. Those are some big numbers, but there's no damage benefit at that point. Okay, sort by level. Good. Level 4 Leper. We only have the one leper, admittedly. We got 2 of you, 1 of you, and at a higher level. I'll take 1 of you, everything else is kind of whatever.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
And gotta keep in mind that we have these as well. They don't get buffed by the weekly event, but taking a couple of them, like, actually taking 4 of them so we can use them for the Farmstead, wouldn't be the worst. I should probably figure out a party or 2, actually, so that I can have a set of 4 of these to then go into the Farmstead. I'm gonna take the Hellion for now. I'm not sure that I would use the Hellion in the final party, but there's, like... she'd be one of, like, 3 or 4 options for a frontliner.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
And yeah, that's gonna effectively reduce our stagecoach roster amount. But I think having a couple of Farmstead heroes is still gonna work out in my favor. Okay, before I do other stuff, though, we don't really need to do anything with respect to stress. The high... wait, what? Okay, yeah. Or by stress. The high-stressed units are still kind of just whatever. You have idle, don't you? Antsy. Yep. Goodbye.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
Like, I lose a level on our tertiary Vestal, but in response, or in exchange, I have one that doesn't have Antsy. I really should have checked that before I did that. But also, her weapon and armor are the same. Oh, neat. I didn't actually expect that. I didn't lose out on much at that point, actually. Like, maybe some max health or something? What do you lose out on if the hero is a lower level? Because, like, the stats are determined here, yeah? I suppose the old Vestal could have had some good stuff I didn't look at first. Whatever. Sort by level. Okay. That is it for the mission, and a little bit of prep stuff as well, and thus the episode. So, if this video hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do all that YouTube stuff for a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and I hope to see you in the next one, where we will try to do something. I don't know, I should get editing on this so I can actually have a little bit of time so I can go do that. See you later. Bye.